You know, everybody got a testimony. So just tell your story, man, and let them know, look, don't wait this long to try to change your life. Do it now while it's on your heart. People want to make that change, but they don't feel like it's cool to say, put the guns down or don't do this or don't do that because they so caught up in it. Just don't wait too long, man. Try to change at least the ones that's close to you, especially the kids, man. Don't let them come up like you. Make them be better than you. I always teach my kids, man, be better than me. Don't follow my footsteps, you know, make your own.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whichever one applies to you. We're back here on the Barbers Against Bullets podcast. I am Christopher Abernathy, and I'm a prevention specialist here at ASAP, the Agency for Substance Abuse Prevention. And I have a special guest with me today, but I'm going to let him go ahead and introduce himself. Let the folks know who you are.
All right, man. I'm Lee Robinson, representing Cool Cuts by way of Pooh Zimmerman, Pooh's Barbershop. Just here today to just, you know, enlighten these young cats and try to turn them on to some good positive things, man. Yeah.
Cool. So I got a couple questions for you. First one would be how long have you been cutting hair, and what actually got you into, cutting hair?
Cutting hair now about 23, probably going on almost 20 years.
20 years.
You know, I got in the game, you know, under Pooh, man. Pooh was a cool cat, man. You know, we looked up to Pooh coming up, man, and he was the ones that really made it cool. You know, dressed nice, drove nice cars, and back then, you know, I really didn't want to work for nobody, so I felt like that was the way to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been there for about 20 years now. I'm pretty sure 20 years as a barber in the community, I know you probably see a whole lot just on any given Saturday, right?
Oh, man.
So over the course of 20 years, I know you done seen some stories, you done heard of some things. When did you first realize that we might actually have a problem in the community?
It always been rough around Anniston, but I felt like we had a problem about, I say probably like 5-6 years ago, man. It was just every week somebody I knew was dying or getting killed.
Yeah.
And I felt like, man, it's something going on. Something ain't right. And it was like people that I knew, people I was actually cutting their hair every week. And they was falling. So I felt like, man, that's a problem, man. And I felt like it was getting close because it was people that I really knew. I was talking to on a regular basis. So I felt like then, probably, about 5-6 years ago, I felt like it was something going on, man.
All right. So whenever you started to figure out that there were some things going wrong, then what were like some of your original thoughts as to like maybe how we should address this, or were there any, or was it kind of, just, was it despair at first?
I just felt like, man, you know, it was something because we always talk about it in the shop. You know, there's always the conversation like, what's going on with these cats, man? What we got to do? And then when y'all presented the Barbers Against Bullets, it was right on time, man.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, something got to be done. And I got tired of talking about it, so I felt like, shoot, let me make the step of, you know, at least getting down with an organization that's about, you know, changing the youth and, you know, so I could put my little 2 cents in and stop just really talking about it and being about it.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy you said it was right on time, because I've always felt that that we have some issues with gun violence here, especially as it pertains to us as, you know, people in our community, seeing each other as, you know, your ally. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of just drives the point home with me whenever I start working on a project like this, and then I start working with somebody and then find out I'm related to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's how God works.
Yeah.
You know, that's just how God works, bro. You know, you doing one thing for one cause and come to find out that you really doing something bigger than what you thought you were doing. You know, and like I said, man, you know, God works in mysterious ways, bro.
Yeah. We cousins, for those of y'all who didn't catch that.
Yeah,
we found that out while we was working on a Cut the Violence event that we were having out in Zen Park.
Yeah,
My granddaddy, his uncle showed up, and then we kind of just started spotting the same man that we were working, or we spotted the same man that we recognized, right? And then, we realized we were related. And so the whole funny thing about that is the whole time, a lot of us out here really are family. And that one common family member that we, realized we had right then, he actually was a victim to gun violence himself.
yeah.
Like, he almost lost his life to gun violence way back in the day. And so now he's showing up and he's trying to make a difference. And you see a lot of older guys like that who may have been caught up in some really rough stuff back in the day, and they're coming back now and they're trying to make a difference. What do you think it is that they could, what type of perspective do you think it is that someone like my granddad, your uncle, or anybody else, who's had that unfortunate situation at some point in time in the past could say to these younger guys, that come from where we come from, so that they could start to get that this isn't the life that you want to live?
Just tell their story, man. Everybody got a testimony.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Fred a cool cat.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like they'll listen to him. If he get out here and just, cause his face known, man. Everybody know him.
Mm-hmm.
So just tell your story, man, and let them know. Look, don't wait this long to try to change your life, and and try to make a change, man. Do it now while it's on your heart, cause a lot of times, people want to make that change, but they don't feel like it's cool to say, put the guns down, or don't do this or don't do that, because they so caught up in it.
Mm-hmm.
So just don't wait too long, man. Try to change at least the ones that's close to you, the people that's around you. Talk to them, and especially the kids, man. Don't let them come up like you. Make them be better than you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people take that the wrong way, because they want to keep you down, up under them. They want to be the man. But I always teach my kids, man, be better than me.
Yeah.
Be better than me. Don't follow my footsteps. Make your own.
I completely feel that.
Yeah.
One thing that that's really gotten to me about this whole issue and made me get even a little bit more serious about it. When I was in my teenage years, I saw a couple people that I knew get shot and killed around this area, and that would just kind of bug me. I'm thinking maybe the first time I actually saw something like that, I was maybe 17 or 18. I can't exactly remember. And it was somebody who was actually around my age. I'm 26 now. Yeah. So I couldn't imagine have lost my life for 6 years. But seeing the younger guys, the ones that are even way younger than us, those are the people that we definitely want to go after, right? That's right. To get their mental health and their physical health, to get them to start see their life being more valuable.
Yeah. Especially the kids, man. We talked about that earlier. We got to get the toddlers and the 6 and 7, 8-year-olds, man. It's you'll be surprised what they doing. For us, they already talking about guns and they sexuality, and they confused about boys and girls, and who to date and all this, and media and TV got a lot to do with that. So if we can get to the youth, man. I know the teens and the young adults, they the ones doing the killing, but we still got a whole generation of kids coming up that ain't nobody talking to. And I feel like if we focus on the teens and the young adults, we might be missing out on the youth. Because like they say, the youth, hey, they truly is our future, bro. Yeah. So we might need to just start as young as we can and keep this thing rolling, and by the years, and just grow together as an organization and with the youth, man. Yeah. As far as the Barbers Against Bullets, I feel like it could be big. And like Sayron say, if we keep at it, man, this thing gonna blow. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, it's gonna get to the right person or the right athlete or the right celebrity, and they gonna push it, and it's gonna be big, man. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be big.
Yep. And that's definitely where we see this going. Yeah. We definitely just gonna keep it rolling. We gonna keep getting bigger. We gonna spread this to wherever it's needed at. But thank you for talking with me today.
Oh man, no thanks.
It was nice having you.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.